to prove that two vectors form a straight line, it means that one of the vectors must be a multiple of the other. And also the two vectors must have at least one common point. This proof of parallel lines, but one of the line lies on top of the other. That's why it forms a straight line. That's why we say they must have at least one common point. Triangle OAB. A is midpoint of OZ, Y is midpoint of AB, and X is a point on OB. We've been given the vectors. We need to put the vectors back on the diagram. So OA with the right direction, that is A, 2B, B. And with this, we'll be able to work out vector OB as 3A. And also, if A is midpoint of OZ, then vector AZ must also be A, so we can have vector OZ as 2A. Now, to prove that XYZ is a straight line, we can prove by saying that XZ is a multiple of XY. So we quote our notation like this, and also to confirm at the end that the two vectors have a common point. So to work out XZ, we know XZ is simply XO plus vector OZ. But vector XO, you are going against the vector 2B, so it has to be negative 2B, then plus 2A. Factor out 2. That's our answer for vector XZ. Now we need to work out vector XY. So we've got our XZ already. But before we can work out vector XY, we know XY is simply vector XB plus BY. And BY, since Y is half of BA, BY is half of BA. So we want to work out what is our BA. Our BA is simply vector BO plus OA. And vector BO, we are going against the vector 3B, so it has to be negative. So you have negative 3B, then plus the vector A. Since Y is midpoint of BA, we can work out BY as half of BA. So we now have our XY as XB, vector XB plus BY. Now the BY is half of BA. So work it out separately. Multiply through by half. That's what we have. So we are now going to replace vector BY with this. And we simplify 1B minus 3.5B. That gives you negative half B plus half A. We factor out half, that's what we have. So now we see that they are all components of negative B plus A. So therefore they are parallel. And the fact that they are parallel and they have a common point Y. Therefore, XY and XZ form a straight line, because first they are parallel to each other and XY lie underneath XZ, or XZ lie on top of XY. That is why we say the two vectors form a straight line. And of course, 2 is a multiple of half, because 4 lots of half makes 2. So that confirms that XZ, vector XZ, is 4 lots of vector XY. And they are parallel first, and they have what? A common point, either X or Y.